Hellos! Freakazoid has just dropped a new video, and as any good reactionary slop tuber, I gotta eat this shit up. So, his video is called Highguard is a Concord level failure. So let us see what Freakazoid has to say about Highguard. Oops. Let me quickly move myself over. I'm gonna get better with time as this stuff goes, and I'm gonna make less commentary and more watching. So let us see, what is this Highguard is a colossal failure.
Last week, a truly horrible lore drop hit the world that completely changed the public's perception of the institutions we've come to respect.
The oh boy. The conclusion of empathetic minds have me stuck in a loop like a broken slot machine.
News so bad Jay-Z had to flee the country. That's right, you know what I'm talking about. Highguard came out. Highguard is so bad, it made me jump out my window. Fortunately, I live on the first floor, so I walked back inside and uninstalled it. Then I left out my second floor window. From the people that made 2 dead games comes another dead game. It just goes to show the lack of creativity in this industry that 2 years after Concord's release, we're already remaking it. I'm not even done reviewing Concord 2, and Concord 3 just got announced. What the fuck? God damn, it's just one
No. Freakazoid, this is Concord 4. Concord 3 is Marathon. Let's get this right, Freakazoid. We got Concord 3 from Marathon. And I remember watching Leaf trying to turn this character into something good. And they basically gave her artificial rocket legs, and she was just body slamming onto enemies with rocket-powered legs. It was hilarious, and it's like, that is the type of game I would love to play. Having just a fat, obese person, especially if we have the physics like Octodad, or you're just flying out of control, slamming into enemies, that would be hilarious. It'd be fun to play.
3 just got announced. What the fuck? God damn, it's just one Concord after another. Oh, I can't wait for Horizon Zero Salads. Horizon Forbidden Trail will come soon. But enough of that. We're talking about this Concord. The devs maintained radio silence before launch. They should have kept.
I mean, I don't know why he's not even going to talk about, what is it? He's not even going to talk about, Marathon.
Radio silence. Don't even drop the game. Just keep going and never look back. This game's like the buzzing sound in Kingsman. I play it and I want to throw a shake weight at a hippie. People are complaining that many of the reviews were left by people with less than 2 hours. If you have more...
I'm sorry, but that is not a good argument. If a game is not grabbing you within the first 30 minutes, it's not a good game. I'm sorry. I can understand there might be a small weak hook. It's like, oh, this might interest me. Let's see how it goes because, there's some element of mystery to the game. The game needs to be able to grab you fast and hard.
Than 2 hours in this game, you are worse than a scooter rider. If you have more than complaining that many of the reviews were left by people with less than 2 hours, if you have more than 2 hours in this game, you are worse than a scooter rider. My favorite part about this whole thing was them calling it a new breed of shooter before announcing that it was every fucking shooter. Hey, here's a new breed of...
Yeah, that game pretty much had everything in it. It was like League of Legends, Apex Legends, Planet Side. It had everything. It was like, what is this? It's everything and nothing at the same time.
Breed of shooter before announcing that it was every fucking shooter. Hey, here's a new breed of dog. It's called a golden retriever. Get the fuck out of here. Getting serious here. Having 6 or 7 minutes into Highguard, I now have more playtime than 80% of the reviews. So speaking with that seniority, This game fucking sucks. Highguard is a generic game in a saturated market. Games can succeed in a saturated market, but the incumbent has to fuck up, and the other guy has to understand what hole he's filling.
Yeah, it is true. This is true. If the dominant king is fucking up, and there's a new person that can slide in there, then they will do good. This has been shown many times, over and over again.
Market, but the incumbent has to fuck up, and the other guy has to understand what hole he's filling. Fellas, Arc Raiders is Tarkov for VR chat players. Marvel Rivals is for people that are tired of looking at Overwatch porn. Highguard is a nothing for no one. They say they made something we've never seen. I see it right there. And there.
This is a good one.
There. It's an arena shooter with resource gathering, team deathmatch with battle royale looting, and Rainbow Six defense tactics, but all the prep time doesn't matter. This is like taking chlamydia, AIDS, and herpes, mixing it into a jar and drinking it. Why am I fighting 3 people on a map the size of Bulgaria?
This is the thing, everyone has been hating on it. It's like, the maps are too big. They're just too big.
Drinking it. Why am I fighting 3 people on a map the size of Bulgaria? People say the new 5v5 mode fixes it. Now I'm just worried we won't be able to fill out a lobby in a few months. My biggest gripe about this game is that it's boring. I don't want to play it anymore. If I had to take it from a kindergarten level to a 3rd grade level, they don't want me to shoot people in my hero shooter. There's big maps, few enemies, long spawn times, long run times, long TTK, looting to get gear, farming to get good gear, waiting to capture the flag, waiting for the siege, waiting for Daw to get his fat ass over here.
It does have a lot of waiting. There is a lot of nothing but nothing. Alright, let me try.
And if you think it's bad for you, imagine how your teammates are holding up. ADHD diagnoses are at all-time highs. Imagine if you were on the point in Overwatch and your teammate was off farming for a diamond fucking pickaxe. Well, you don't have to. That's Highguard. Before you say...
I never thought of it that way. That is actually a good representation of it.
Before you say, get good, I'm going to get a better game. This new game called Overwatch just came out, and it looks pretty interesting. Much more promising than Overwatch 2. And you know what that...
Overwatch is ditching the 2, launching new story-driven 10 new heroes. What the fuck? Blizzard, screw you.
Before you say, get good, I'm going to get a better game. This new game called Overwatch just came out, and it looks pretty interesting. Much more promising than Overwatch 2. And you know what that game has? Heroes that actually play differently. And Rivals, Wolverine thrashes people with all 4 inches. Spider-Man goos people up. And Visigow claps them with their round rumpus. Here, we're all just dumpster divers looking for a less shitty gun. Okay, fine, you have abilities, so I take that back. Every 5 minutes you get to remember who you're playing as, then you remember what they look like, and you get sad. Minutes you get to...
Oh, I never put this together. This was a good comparison. He really does look like this. Best.
So I take that back. Every 5 minutes you get to remember who you're playing as, then you remember what they look like, and you get sad. Greek philosopher Janet Jackson once said, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Duh! I'm sorry, baby. I didn't realize what we had together. Developers these days have 2 modes. Boardroom approved and Lovecraftian horror. Overwatch characters are practically cartoons. Steroid Man.
Great ass!
Prestige Salad Dodger. You look at them, you get harder than Daw at an all-you-can-eat buffet. This is just Hero Shooter Avowed. An all-you-can-eat buffet. This is...
a lot of people I know was calling this the metrosexuals of the game. It's like, they're just not inspiring. And in fact, like this girl with the mask, it's like, you couldn't even tell that was a girl at all until you put on her other skin. And then you're like, wait, that's a girl?
It's just Hero Shooter Avowed. Oh, there you are, Daw. Hey, I saw your mother the other day. I guess nothing runs in your family. You and your mama so fat, they had to put you in separate games because you wouldn't fit in the same game. I'm sorry, just get out of here, you salad dodger. I'll catch up to you later. Shouldn't take long. Now all this can be forgiven if the gameplay was good, but is it? Hell no. The gunplay is impactless and the time to kill is longer than Avatar 3. But hey, maybe I'm getting too negative. Let me see if a Steam review can convince me to give the game another...
That's not fully true. It depends on your gear, really. If the enemy only has, like, white shields and you have purple weapons, you're going to dominate them in about half a second. It's just that ridiculous on the power levels of the different gears. But if you're both, like, wielding the same tier, yeah, the kill rate is slow as can be.
Or 3. But hey, maybe I'm getting too negative. Let me see if a Steam review can convince me to give the game another shot. This one looks insightful. Geoff Keighley's...
Oh, it's actually a positive review. I thought he was going to troll us and be like, this is going to have, like, some positive aspect to it, and then it's going to be a thumbs down. Alright.
Steam review can convince me to give the game another shot. This one looks insightful. Geoff Keighley slept with Miss Piggy so we could play this game. Thumbs up. Except most people can't play this game because the game can't fucking run. Even DSL 2.3 can't save this game's performance.
Yeah.
You got people crashing out of the tutorial. Just as a note to those playing, if your game crashes in the tutorial, here in Texas, we call that divine intervention. Take the money you would have spent on skins, throw a little bit of it into the plate on Sunday, then take what's left and go buy this big titty shirt for 10% off using code PIMP. I'm sick and tired of these premature babies. You shouldn't release a game if you need 2 more years to finish it. People say, oh, don't say mean things about the game. Give them time. Let them cook. That's what the dev time was for.
It is true. Your game should be at a polished level when you release it. I'm not saying perfect. I'm not saying spotless. I mean, I can run the game from beginning to end with minor hiccups. That is polish. Game devs do not polish their games. They do not optimize their games. They do not do anything with their games. They make a pile of shit and they release it now. This is why I am looking forward to AI gaming, where people can make a game for a few $100s and make massive amounts of money because the AI did most of the work for you. No longer needing millions of dollars to make a single game, you can do one for like under 1,000.
Mean things about the game, give them time, let them cook. That's what the dev time was for. You had years to cook. Don't bring the chef out of the kitchen once the meal is on my table to finish sodomizing my beef lo mein. They're talking about fixing the game and bringing back the 100,000 players they got on launch. I hate to break it to you, but unless you can tweak this game into being Titanfall 3, you don't have a shot. This game was developed...
It is true. Like, right now, they should shut down the server and work their ass off on rebuilding it. Like, the game... There could be an audience for this game. There could be. But they need to streamline its focus. They need to add a shit ton new heroes to it. We're not talking about like 3, 4. I'm talking about that roster needs to be packed. That needs to be like 30 plus. Especially if you're making it a 5v5 game. There needs to be a big roster. There needs to be hard elements into the game. The game needs to be running smooth as butter. This game needs a lot of work, but I could see an audience for this game if they really, really, really focus hard on building it. But this should have been a thing they should have done in the first place. This is why I don't like games being silently built in the background and released and then go like, why did it fail? Well, you never had an audience to begin with, that's why.
Tweak this game into being Titanfall 3, you don't have a shot. This game was developed in secrecy, it should have been released in secrecy, and it should have died in secrecy. And I mean no respect to Geoff Keighley, but you did this. We all know Geoff sacrificed Highguard to promote his appearance on The Muppet Show. He said,
"Oh, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother."
I I know it, he knows it, he knows it, he knows it, he knows it, you know it, I know it, he knows it. I'd rather stare at this wall waiting for Neo 3 than keep playing this game. 9 out of 10 rage bait from Jelp Keegley. But Daw, you've eaten everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to everyone that used code PIMP. Next week, we're talking about a good game. It's finally, the time is here. We're so excited. Oh my god, I just wanna...
Okay. Alright. That was a good one. Thank you so much, Freakazoid, for this awesome video. I hope this reaction was better. I'm working on it. I'm listening to your guys' feedback. I am trying to integrate your ideas, your wants to see. I am working on it. That's why I'm doing a few new things, like you see. Put comments in the video if you want to on things I can improve. I hope I have captured a better. I have grasped more of what you guys want to see. I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.